Good afternoon, people, brothers, sisters, lovers, haters, boys, girls and vibrations. Hope everybody's well. I've had a day off training today. Had two intense days over Newcastle and Middlesbrough. Feel great for it. I haven't made a video in a little while, so just wanted to have a little reflection and recap really on the year. First of all, I just want to give a massive thank you to everyone that's subbed to the channel, everyone that follows the journey. Really appreciate it. You know, it's nice to be doing such good numbers. You know, it's nice. So I thank you all, even the haters. Massive thank you to all the haters for all your time, energy, focus, comments, views. I really appreciate that and thank you. Now, this year for me has been the best year I can ever remember. I can't remember enduring a better year. I've got clean, I've got serene, my eyes are wide open, and they never have been. Up until I found the programme, I was narrow-minded, you know, all of those things that go with that substance abuse lifestyle. Narrow-minded, ignorant, aggressive, short-tempered, you name it, you know, everything that makes up a not very admirable person. That was me. And I've done some bad things in the past, hurt all kinds of people for all kinds of reasons, you know, inflicted a lot of emotional and physical pain onto others, you know, and just because I put my hands up to all that stuff, and let's just say I can perhaps give a marginal explanation for some of it, as in, you know, a lot of things might have been coercing or fueling the fire as far as substance goes, lifestyle, all that stuff. None of it will ever amount to a full explanation, and none of it will ever even amount to a fraction of an excuse. That is what it is. For a long time I lived in regret, hated the things I'd done, hated the person I'd become. You see, now I've got no time for that stuff, for that regret. Whatever's done is done. There's no point keeping me head there, you know. I've moved on from all that stuff. I've been forgiven by all the people that count. That's what's important to me. The forgiveness that I've had of the people that I've needed it from, you know. So me finding recovery taught us kind of all these things. The powerlessness, you know, once I understood that I was powerless over my addiction, which I was for 20 years, and the last 2 years of which were the worst 2 years of my life. You know, I had no control. I was stopping every day I was stopping using. 3, 4, 5 times a day it was going to be my last time, every day for 2 years. You see, once I understood the powerlessness, and once I understood that I was powerless over this disease, we call it, then it kind of alleviated that bad feeling that I'd carried around with us for years about what I'd done, how I'd behaved. Hearts had broke, faces had broke, and a whole range of, you know, scumbag, scallywag behaviour that amounted to, you know, not a nice person, to say the least. That powerlessness for me was a big part of it. That step one, for me, really opened my eyes properly to what I'd been doing, more so where I wanted to be. See, I used to look around the fellowship and think, I want what he's got. I want what that person's got there. X amount of years clean and all that. That's what I want. Now, on the 10th of January, I'm going to be 9 months clean. And that's the longest stint of clean time I've endured in over 20 years by far. a week would have been the longest time I've endured. You know, and it's been a brilliant year. I've met some amazing people. You know, big shout out Danny Wall, big shout out Gary Fox. You know, my two friends and brothers who I've found through boxing, and you know, people who I've never felt closer to, and I've had some top mates and I've felt tight with a lot of people for years. All that all for one, one for all, brotherhood stuff. All that stuff doesn't mean anything to me anymore. You know, I've distanced myself from a lot of people, but I've also let a lot of good people in. People who want what's best for me, like I want what's best for them. You know, it's been an amazing year. There's some big things on the cards for me next year. I've been fortunate enough to give this professional career, you know, all of my time, training like a pro in the gym twice a day, watching what I'm eating. For the first time in my life, I'm watching what I'm eating. I had a lot of chocolate on Christmas Day. I had chocolate for breakfast, chocolate for dinner, chocolate for supper. I had a Christmas dinner of course also, but watching what I'm eating for the first time ever, taking the nutritional side seriously. You know, there's supposed to be a massive fight on the cards for April down mid-country. There's a show in March which I would have liked to have been on, but looking at it, the magnitude of the fight what they've gave us, I'm going to be able to fetch a lot more heads down to, say, Liverpool, Manchester, mid-country way than I am to London. I'll still be at the London show supporting my friend and brother Gary Fox in his BKFC debut. You know, and the BKFC, got to give them a massive shout out. You know, honoured and privileged and proud and all the things that make you feel good to be part of that organisation, the biggest, fastest growing bare knuckle platform on earth. You know, and I'm part of it. I'm going to give myself another year. I can give myself, say, 3-4 fights in that year, injury dependent, but you know, there'll be no more looking or fighting with mediocre opponents type of thing. This next fight is a test, and this is what I want. This is what I'm looking for. The whole thing just makes my mouth water. I'm excited beyond belief about the potential that I've got, and all I've done is follow the programme and make myself promises, writing stuff down, making myself a promise on a morning, writing something down. And that's what I'm going to do continuously. New Year's resolutions, yeah, a lot of people say, look, I'm going to ditch the vape. I am going to ditch the vape, but that's it. That's the only thing I'm stopping. Everything else I'm doing more of. I'm doing more of what I've already been doing. More prayers, more meditation, more step work, more training, more of the things that have gave us what I've got. You see, I'm very grateful for everything that I've got. For a long time I wasn't. For a long time I wanted more, and I never had enough. Now I concentrate on what I already do have. Deep, meaningful, loving relationships, a few quid, time. I've got time to do what I want to do. Not time to sit on the couch and DOS. Time to do what I want to do, to go out there and get me goals, you know, to marginal gains every day in the gym. It's an amazing feeling. I'm in the best place I've ever been in. You know, and I just want to thank everybody once again for following my journey. You know, it's a nice feeling, you know. People are interested in what I say and that, and I mean, it's nice. You know what I mean? It just feels nice, and I'm very grateful for each and every one of you. I want to wish everybody out there, the lovers, the haters, the brothers, the sisters, and the vibrational frequencies of the mind, I want to wish them all the very best of luck, fortune, and happiness for the year ahead. Thank you everybody for listening. Bye bye for now. I love you all.